deeper and deeper asleep now. Do you want to hear another one?
Yeah.
Come on, do you want another one?
Yeah.
When I count to 3 this time, guys, listen carefully. You're that one-hit wonder from the 90s. Oh boy, can you dance? Yes, on the count of 3, you know the crab dance, that's what he does. On the count of 3 this time, that one-hit wonder, you're all stay in your seats until I tell you to get out of your seats. You're all MC Hammer. 1, 2, 3, you're all MC Hammer. Stay in your seats. Stay in your seats. Get good, get going. Get good.
Break it down.
Come on, girls, whistle for MC Hammer. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was MC Hammer. Oh, just sit back and relax. That was MC Hammer. Go deep asleep now. Because when I count to 3 this time, you're the greatest Grammy Award winner of all time. And what was his name? You've all forgotten already? He had a monkey? That's right, on the count of 3, you'll stay in your seats until I tell you to get out of your seats. You're all Michael Jackson. 1, 2, 3, you're all Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Just go down deep asleep now. Deep asleep now. Deeper and deeper asleep. Don't let another person next to you. Just go down deep asleep now. Because when I count to 3 this time, I want you all to imagine that you are a chicken in a farmyard. 1, 2, 3. All the chicken in a farmyard. Stay in your seat. Yes, you are a chicken. And right now they're laying the egg. You'll go deep asleep. Stay in your seats. Stay in your seats and go deep asleep. Hear this music played. Yes, whenever you hear that music played, you'll think you are the world's greatest conductor. You'll jump up out of your seat. You'll run to the middle of the stage here. Just watch the leads right in front of you. You'll run to the middle of the stage here. You'll stay on the stage. And you'll take a big bow and you'll start to conduct the orchestra. But as soon as the music stops, you'll stop and you'll wonder what on earth you're doing there. Now whenever you hear that music played, yes, only when I awaken you, whenever you hear that music played, you'll think you are the world's greatest conductor. You'll jump up out of your seat, run to the middle of the stage, you'll take a big bow and you'll start to conduct the orchestra. But as soon as the music stops, you'll stop and you'll wonder what on earth you're doing there. When I awaken you, listen carefully, whenever you hear this bell ring, you'll think you're Mike Tyson, the heavyweight fighting champion, yes? And you'll jump up and you'll give us a boxing exhibition. You'll throw left hooks and right crosses. But listen, whenever I go and blow into the microphone, your feet will fall out right underneath you. You won't be able to stand up on your own 2 feet. Not yet, just relax. Just relax. Only when I awaken you, I'm talking to you now, only if I tap you on the shoulder. Yes, and whenever you hear that bell ring, you'll come out fighting because you're Mike Tyson, and you'll throw left hooks and right crosses. Now look, Channel 7's here, Channel 9, Win, NBN, they're all at the back there with the cameras. They don't have, no, the cameras don't have slow motion. So you'll have to fall over in slow motion, okay? You'll fall over in slow motion whenever I go. Now remember, this is marble floor, so you'll fall over in extra slow motion, I tell you what. Okay, now listen carefully, I'm talking to you now only if I tap you on the shoulder. When I awaken you, listen carefully. Whenever you hear this music played... Yes, whenever you hear that music played, you'll change into that superhero, Superman. And you'll jump up out of your seat, you'll go down the stairs and into the audience, and you'll find a young lady in trouble, a damsel in distress. Now, when you find that young lady in trouble, you'll pick her up nice and gently, and you'll bring her back up here on stage, away from harm. And as soon as the music stops, you'll stop and you'll wonder what on earth you're doing there. Now, whenever you hear that music played... Yes, whenever you hear that music played, you'll change into that superhero, Superman. Now listen carefully, listen very carefully. I'm talking to all of you now. Each and every one of you, all of you up here on stage, listen carefully. I'm talking to all the guys now, listen very carefully. Whenever you hear this music played...
Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas are coming down in pairs. Bananas in pajamas are
Yes, whenever you hear that music played, you'll all change into naughty little boys and girls. And you'll start skipping up and down the aisles and in and out from the audience, doing naughty things, like little naughty boys and girls do. When I count to 3, you'll open your eyes and be wide awake, feeling really wonderful. You feel like you've had 3 hours of wonderful, relaxing sleep. Now, all the time you're in this room, you'll obey my every command. But once you leave this room, these suggestions will have no reaction on you whatsoever once you leave this room. Now, when I count to 3, you'll open your eyes, you'll be wide awake, feeling really wonderful, except the person next to you will have the most disagreeable odour about them when I awaken you. Yes, the person next to you will have a horrible smell about them. In fact, they will stink. Now, you won't like saying about the person next to you because bad manners talk about the person next to you. But after a little while, you'll have to say something about that person next to you because it'll be absolutely putrid. Now, you can move your chairs if you want, but just watch the leads here. Don't wreck the leads up on stage. Now, you can move your chairs if you want, but just watch the leads. Now, when I count to 3, you'll open your eyes, you'll be wide awake, feeling really wonderful, except for the horrible smell next to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give them a big hand, make out this big crowd out there because they're great sports who are coming up here tonight or this afternoon for you. Now, when I count to 3, you'll open your eyes, be wide awake, feeling really wonderful, except for the horrible smell next to you. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake, wake you, wake you, wake you, wake Wide awake over here, look, I just have to leave the stage just a minute. I'll be back shortly. Just sit there, don't leave the stage, just sit there and use the smell. I mean the environment, don't go away.
What's wrong with you, bro? You're about shit, bro. Oh, it's offensive, Jesus! Fuck, mate! Smell like the dog you chased!
What you ask?
What's on your best is your head, bro? So then you brush your teeth, you stink! That's some bloody manners, mate. Fuck's sake! Fucking sick! You gotta see a fucking doctor! You gotta see a fucking doctor! They said
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a wonderful feeling to be hypnotised.
Wipe your ass.
As you can see by the expressions on my subjects' faces up here, just how much they're enjoying themselves up here. What's wrong?
Jose stinks like shit, mate.
Oh, does he? Are you Jose? Are you Jose?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Oh, brushes with all this shit. You smell it.
Okay. What do you think it is, sir?
It's a shit in his pants.
Oh, has he? What do you think it is over here, sir? Terrible. What do you think it is over here? What do you think it is, sir?
He's a dirty bastard.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, look, guys. I found out where the smell came from. It was no one up here on stage. So take your chairs back where you were before. It smells like... It smells out here, so put the chairs back where you were before and apologise to the person next to you. It was no one up here on stage. Lift your chair over the leaves, that's right. And apologise to the person next to you. It was no one up here on stage. It was a gentleman right at the back there. There he is up the back there. Smells all gone now. Yeah. Okay. Have a seat then. Have a seat. We haven't got a lot of time here. Have a seat. Have a seat. Sit down there. That's right. All wide awake over here. Wide awake over here. How you going? What is your name?
Jamie?
Jamie, it's a strange thing to be hypnotised, isn't it? You sort of know what you're doing, but you can't stop yourself. Is that right, Jamie?
That's the water.
Yeah, if someone's got a water, you might be able to give you a water. And you're wide awake now, Jamie?
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad to see you wide awake. Big hand, that's right, as he says down there. And you're wide awake, Jamie, is it? And you're wide awake now? Good on, man. And time, everybody, yeah. Jamie, what are you doing? You don't know. You better sit down there, Jamie. And you're wide awake there, Jamie. Jamie, give Jamie a big hand as he sits down there. Have a seat there, Jamie. Sit down there. Yeah, that's right, yeah. And my touch about the right left, right left, fast speed, right left, slowly, right left, right left, right left, right left, right left, left. Wait, give him a big hand as he sits down there. Have a seat down. Have a seat. Let's see you all awake up here. That's right. And my touch about right left, Superman! Faster as we would. More powerful than we able to be called Superman. It's Superman! What are you doing with that young lady? Oh, yeah. Hey, is that how you go around picking up women?
No.
No, you better sit down there, Superman. And no, what is your name? Carly, I know you didn't really want to come up here, Carly. So I'm going to give you one of my books on how to hypnotise. You can take that home, hypnotise your boyfriend, give it to that to you later on, okay? Give Carly a big hand as she goes back to her seat. Hey, look guys, I'm going to send you all back to your seats in the audience. Would you like to all stand up now? Would you like to all stand up now? Don't go just yet, just stand up for a second. Now, before I send these guys back to the seats in the audience, if you've got any mobile phones or cameras on the floor or bags, just push them under the tables because these guys are going to be running around all through the room here in just a second. It's going to be chaos out there in a second. So give them all a big hand as they go back as the naughty little boys and girls.